Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. It's Ollie. How are we doing today? How are we feeling? The last video I did was a what's in my bag and you guys really enjoyed that. And that was very OG YouTuber. And I've always wanted to do a what's on my iPhone. I would always watch what's in my iPhone videos because I'm just a nosy person. And I feel like my iPhone has a lot of good apps, some good ass secrets. So I have an iPhone 11 Pro Max, which is the gigantic version of the new iPhone. I personally like the large screen and I love watching YouTube and stuff on my phone, so the big screen option was one for me. And the case that I have is a Casetify case. It has Hello Kitty all over it. It kind of reminds me of when you get a skateboard and stick stickers all over it. I usually switch out my cases like once a month or so, kind of just match my mood. So I am a very private person and I don't let people go through my phone. Today, I will allow you guys in. So in this video, I'm gonna show you guys the best dating apps, the best editing apps. Let's start with unlocking my phone. This is my lock screen. It's a photo of Morgan Adams and an ice cream cone. Me and Morgan send each other superimposed photos of each other and just like weird scenarios. I don't know why we do it. We probably need help. It brings me joy whenever I see my phone, so it's gonna stay my lock screen. Here's my home screen. Very basic. My phone's very organized, people. I have 3 rows of apps. They're all the general apps. Obviously messages, I need to check that, 47 messages. Does anyone else get overwhelmed when they just have more than 10 alerts and they just stop answering everyone? I only reply to like 5 select people that I love like instantly, and then the rest just kind of pile up. I'm so sorry if you fall into that category. Calendar app, I personally don't use the calendar app. Honestly, these days, who has a calendar? The rest are really basic. We're just gonna skip through that. Let's get into the fun stuff. So for social, we have YouTube. Obviously my favorite app by far. I love watching videos. There's YouTube Studio. So if you're a creator on YouTube, it's a little app where you can see all your comments and your analytics and your monetization and all that good stuff. We have Miss TikTok. Ugh, I just love TikTok so much. That is loud. This is my TikTok if you guys don't follow me, so go ahead and give me a follow. I want to really start getting into TikTok. I love it so much and I find it so funny. All right, we have Instagram, of course. If you guys aren't following me on there already, I post stories all the time. Some behind the scenes stuff, you guys can always DM me. I always respond. I reply to comments. Then we have Miss Twitter, of course. Then I have another folder for social and it has Snapchat. Snapchat, I don't really use that much, honestly. I have the Citizen app. If you guys don't have this app, you need it, especially if you live in a big city. It will tell you any police alert or anything crazy happening around you, like if there's a house on fire or if someone was robbed or stabbed. We have Find My Friends, which in LA, it's very common for your friends to share locations. If you don't share your location with your friends, are you really friends? This is something I've never done personally before moving here. I've only shared my location with my mother. And even then, I thought that was super weird, but here it is such a thing. If everyone's like at a party, you can kind of see who's there already. Facebook, it has a little cloud on it because I have not used it. I think I deleted my Facebook actually. WhatsApp, I don't use it. My family members tried to message me on it. And I also downloaded Triller and Clash, which were going to be the TikTok alternatives. But I mean, I don't think TikTok's getting deleted. Comment below if you know what's going on with TikTok. Okay, so for travel, we have Miss Uber, Miss Lyft. I'm sure you guys know what that is. It's basically like a taxi service. All right, books. I love reading. I have my Apple Books app. I have my Kindle. And right now I'm really into audiobooks. And right now I'm listening to Midnight Sun, which is a new Twilight audiobook. And it's so good. It's in the perspective of Edward, and my inner Twilight stan is thriving right now. This audiobook gives me ASMR tingles. It's so detailed. How did she do that? But anyways, I mean, I guess she did write it, so. Okay, games. You got games on your phone? Yes, I do have games on my phone. I have Pocket Camp, which is a cute Animal Crossing game. It's so fun. I haven't played it in a really long time. So there's this self-care app. This is such a cute app. It really helps with anxiety. And it's just super cozy and it has really nice music. It's just such a vibe, you know? Okay, so we have Pokemon Go. This game was my everything. This game was the only reason that I started walking around in the city. Honestly, I kind of fell off. I stopped playing. I have this other really cool app called Catching. Basically, it gives you a random location. No, it's not like the random Nautica app, but it's similar. And you go, and it's kind of like a scavenger hunt. There's like these boxes, and you kind of figure out the puzzle, and then you open the box. There's like a little surprise inside. Super cool. Have I done any before? No. Will I do it? I hope so. All right. So next we have finance apps, you know, money, coins. I bank with Chase, love it. We have Venmo, I love Miss Venmo, so easy to pay back friends. Not sure what Albert was, it has a cloud, so I probably should delete that. Love Afterpay. So basically Afterpay is that app where you can just split the cost of something over time. So it's basically like you're putting it on a credit card without interest or anything, so kind of sickening. Amazon Alexa, love her, hopefully I didn't activate her. Oh, I see her glowing. Don't try it. I also have the Shop app. It's kind of like a shipping app. It'll tell me where my stuff is and kind of when it's on the way to me. I have the carrier T-Mobile. The Mint app I actually really like. It keeps track of your finances, what's coming in and what's going out. And Experian, which is the credit score app. So if you're an adult, credit is going to be very important to you. Now for some of the good stuff. Here is what I use to edit. These are all the apps that I currently use, and these are my must-haves. So Snapseed. It's beautiful. I can actually do a whole video on how to edit photos. I mean, I'm not saying I'm the best at editing photos or anything, but I do know the top of the top app that all these little influencers use. So Snapseed, you can brighten, contrast, you can basically do anything. There's a great heal tool on it. Obviously, everyone knows Facetune. Canva is amazing, especially if you're a creator or like an influencer. You can create beautiful story posts or just static posts. If you have a brand, it's excellent. Whenever I do like a story promotion for my videos, I use Canva. Lightroom is amazing. People have really gravitated towards using Lightroom presets rather than VSCO, and I've been heading in that direction too. We also have Facetune too. I don't use that as much as the original Facetune because I just know how to use the original one better. Camera Connect app. So I use this to take my thumbnail photos, or if no one's around to take photos of me, I can connect it with my camera. Super general. Superimpose. So remember my lock screen photo of the ice cream cone in Morgan? So that was made in this app. I love this app. You can basically add your face to anything. It's so funny. Obviously VSCO, tried and true. I have every filter. I love VSCO. I'll never stop loving VSCO. And then Lumi is a really good app to tell you when's the best time to take pictures. Next we have another photo and video app. So these are my unused editing apps. These are just for like fun 1-2 stories, like little blips and blobs. I'm just gonna go through so you guys can kind of see what it is, and if you guys are interested, check it out. Unum, it's a feed planner for Instagram. Kira, that's the one with the little sparkling app. I don't really remember what the rest of these are. Film is really good if you want like a cute vintage look on your stories. Not sure what the rest of these are, but in case you want to check them out, I'm just gonna leave it in the video. For music, of course, we have Spotify. I don't have any public playlists, but if you guys want me to do that, I can. But I like easy listening music. I like the Lana Del Rey's and Billie Eilish's of the world. SoundCloud, so that's where I get all the remixes for all the songs I like. So next we have the utilities app. This is very unused. So I have the Roku app, which controls my TV because I always lose the remote. Bitmoji app, everyone needs the Bitmojis. The next one is these cute text character emojis. I'm not sure how I found that. I think one of my Korean friends sent it to me. I love it. Sleep Cycle is a really good app. It helps you sleep enough where you're well rested but not overexhausted. So highly recommend. I've stopped using it, but I need to get back into it. Lemonade is my renter's insurance. Also the Sonic app. Wow. So if you ever drop your phone in water and it gets water into speakers, you can play a certain frequency on Sonic and it will bubble out of your phone. It is the coolest thing ever. I thought it was a scam, but it is not a scam. I saw the water literally dribble out my phone when I dropped this in the sink. Grammarly is a good app. Keep you sounding smart when you're texting or emailing people. Troll is a good meme app that I saw on TikTok. And then next I have an extras app, calculator, and like all those apps that I took off the homepage. Next Next, we have my gaming app. Yes, I do game. I am a gamer. I have my League of Legends chat. If you guys play League of Legends and you want to play together, let me know. I love adding people on that. My Nintendo Switch. So when you're playing Animal Crossing, you can actually type on your phone instead of using the Switch to write. And of course, Discord, which is kind of like a messaging software system for gamers. And then next we have, most importantly, we have the food section. This is where I make most of my mistakes in life. We have Miss Postmates. You guys already know what Postmates is. I love it so much. It's food delivery. Same with DoorDash, Uber Eats, Play app. Haven't been there in a while. That's why I was a cloud. Unfortunate, I know. We have the Yelp app. I'm not really checking out new restaurants. Stockwell app, which is an app for these vending machines and apartment complexes. And then I've specifically put my Fitbit app here. So every time I do open this app to go Postmate something bad for me, the Fitbit app is just staring at me in the eye. Next, we obviously have Miss Starbucks, Miss Joe and the Juice, both drink places. Okay, next we have my shopping apps. Of course, we have Amazon, Urban Outfitters. So Handy is a really cool app if you want your house clean or if you want something hung up. It's super legit. All the people are super vetted. The next app I feel like a lot of people don't know about is Prime Now. You can actually order stuff on Amazon and get it delivered to you within 2 hours. So think of it as like a Postmate Amazon service. I have Parcel Pending, which is a locker system in my building. So whenever I get a package, I get an alert on there and I can kind of scan my phone. Next, we have the Disneyland app. I miss it so much. Basically has like all the maps and all the waiting times and all of the fast passes. You can even have your pass on it. Next, we have some language apps. There's Duolingo and Babbel. I've been trying to pick up learning new languages while in quarantine, just something fun to do. Next is my inspiration folder. We have Pinterest, which is where I find a lot of home decor ideas or any fashion tips. And then we have the Fabulous app and the Shine app. They're a habit forming app. I haven't used either, but I definitely am going to start getting into it. There's also the 21 buttons, basically a Pinterest for clothes. Here are my work apps. We have Google Sheets, Docs, Google Calendar, Evernote, and then over here in the entertainment. So I never really watch anything off my phone. I'll usually just go in the app to see what's in my queue or my watch list whenever I'm at a friend's house and I want to suggest a show. Okay, the next app I have is a plants app, which is funny because I actually don't have any plants. So you can identify plants, be notified when to water them. You can scan with your camera how much lighting is coming through the window so you can kind of figure out where to put your plants. I want to start getting into plants. I'm honestly really nervous and scared. I'm trying to educate myself before I actually buy them because I don't want to kill any plants. That's why I have these apps. I'm gonna be a new plant parent soon and I will film a video about it, so that'll be really funny. Next, I have my spirituality app. I have CoStar, which is a horoscope app. I highly recommend. It gives you your chart. It's super easy to use and a lot of people usually have this app and you can add them and compare charts. It's super fun. I have this Labyrinthos Academy app where you can learn how to do tarot card readings and kind of just educate yourself on the meanings of the cards. It's super easy, super aesthetic. I highly recommend if you're into tarot or just want to learn more about it, or if the characters of tarot interest you. Next, we have the moon app. So this will tell you all the phases of the moon. Personally keep track of the moon cycles for manifestation reasons. Lastly, but not least, we have the juicy, we have the good stuff. We have my dating apps. The most iconic app, Raya. So Raya is basically like the Soho House of dating apps. I know a few years ago it was strictly for celebrities or really, really important people in the industry. Obviously, they have let their tiers go down a bit. I recently got added to it about like a year ago or something. Alicia actually extended an invite to me, so that's why I'm on the app. You can kind of be a friend of someone on the app and then get recommended. I don't know what their acceptance rates or qualifications are. I think it has a lot to do with your job if you don't have like a lot of followers or if you're not a public figure. So they kind of analyze your job as well and just make sure that you fit their standards. Honestly, I've had the best luck on that app because a lot of these people are very serious about their careers and about their lives. So they obviously take dating very seriously. But unfortunately, I still am single. And that is it for my video. I hope you guys found some new apps that you're gonna download and you guys learned a bit more about me. And if you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up and comment below. It really helps my channel out a lot. And if you haven't subscribed already, subscribe. And I'll see you guys for next Sunday's video. Bye!